Alright, let's get this show on the road. Hopefully people can hear me. I have no idea how the background noise is. If it's a little bit weird, just let me know. Seems like I'm kind of loud. Maybe I should turn my volume down just a tiny bit. There's definitely some background noise. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let me know if it gets too bad and I can try and rearrange things. My computer is not handling the streaming super well, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have not been doing a lot of building. I really need to do more building. I don't know. This whole city is just really pretty, and I feel a little bit bad that there's so many things that I want to do, so many things that I feel like I should do, and relatively few things that I am actually in the process of doing. So hopefully we'll try and change that. I think streaming is a good way to motivate myself. Kind of make myself want to do these things. Not that I don't want to do them, but I hit a kind of a creative wall, and I'm working hard to overcome it. So we've been fairly busy though, getting some stuff done. Not a whole lot of craziness going on here, but I thought that I'd start the stream out the right way, do some random walking around of the city and everything. Yeah, we'll see what kind of mischief we can get into, So right now we're up on one of these kind of spires. They look like that. So one of these towers that goes around the outer wall of the city. And I believe if I've chosen the right spire, which I'm not 100% sure I have. But if I have chosen correctly, then we should be able to just walk our way all the way down to the ground floor. Oh, these are precarious stairs. That leads out onto the wall top. There's a little observation deck. I believe we go. Oops. Oh my goodness, these stairs are scary. I believe, yeah, look at that. Pop out right down here at the bottom. I like it. So this is a big church build that MCX is working on. This is the Grey Church of the Father. He's one of the gods of the Pantheon. Yeah, he's kind of a god of order and, just, I don't know, order and like your place in the world, I guess, is a good way of putting it. But it's coming along. It's a beautiful kind of cathedral-y looking thing. Obviously, there are some parts like this staircase that are not very finished right now. But it is, and the interior is like there's nothing in here. But we do have some nice stuff planned. You can see priest rooms and living quarters. Out here we've got a bit of a garden. Kind of walks around the outside edge, which I think is kind of pretty. These doors lead back inside. Oops. And then up here we've got even more rooms, and then a balcony. It's a nice looking building. There's a lot going on. Eventually we'll find the time to to work some more with the shape and everything and get it looking good. But until then, it's honestly, even in its unfinished state, it's still looking relatively nice. What do we have down here? Is this just more rooms? Yeah. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. Yeah, I like the way these rooms are laid out. Oh, we've got these like little shutter doors that come down. I like that. That's really neat. And then this will eventually lead up into the tower and then onto the wall. Cool. So full circle kind of thing. Let's see. Over here, we've got like a little... this is one of my favorite parts of at least of this district, I guess. Excuse me. My voice is going a little bit. But we have this really beautiful curved staircase. I'm very proud of this. I don't know, it's just... it's just nice. I like the shape of it. It came together very well. It's got some nice blocks. A little steep, but I think that's not terrible. This is where it gets really green. Eventually, you know, I think I want to merge, because right now, you know, this is like a statue, fountain. But right now, this is, you know, not so great. Man, I hope you didn't get me sick. That would be some long distance sickness, my friend. But yeah, this is like a role reversal. Normally, I just like hang around and lurk in your streams. I also want to show you guys this. Look at this. Bart put this together. This is the shrine of Ada the Mecha Saint. I don't know if that's gonna remain the name of it. Maybe, I don't know. It's very pretty though. I love these little splashes of color that people are adding. It's just kind of tucked in here underneath this building. You know, it's look at this. A skull. I don't know. It's cool though. Praise be to Ada the Mecha Saint. But yeah, especially because we got Tarek here. I guess we gotta, you know, we gotta walk through this part because this is his favorite part of it, right? What is down here? Oh, this is my little weird spiral staircase. It leads down to the water wheel. So we have a water wheel. Yeah, we're that cool. We have a water wheel. It's not a functioning water wheel or anything, but it is there. That's kind of nice, right? Why am I not able to go up that? That was weird. Can I not go up? That's weird that I can't go up a slab and like a height that's a slab and a trapdoor. That's strange. Yeah, we've got some. So you can see here, these are the roots of the big tree, and they just kind of come down and kind of cradle everything down here. It's kind of neat. I really enjoy that. I also love these like mushroom designs. I don't know where I saw this. I definitely didn't make it up. It's definitely, I stole it from somewhere. I don't remember where I stole it from. Probably Instagram or Reddit. So if you're the person who designed these particular little mushrooms with the end rod stems, I'm sorry for not giving you credit. I would if I remembered who you were. This is Wathne's Exotic Flora. This shop is going to get a lot more full of plants with the new update and everything. Yeah, right now it's just a few plants and stuff. Oh, that's just the... And he's got some little rooms up here. He's got a cake and a bed and a chair. You know, everything you need in life to be successful. A cake and a bed and a chair. What's the quality of waterways? Oh yeah, no, it's not great. You know, there definitely are some it's cleaner than you'd think. Cuz there's definitely like a whole priesthood whose like whole function is to kind of clean and sanitize the waterways. Just because water is kind of there's like a religious element to the water in the city, just because of the situation with the elves being good friends with the goddess of water. So that that ends up being you know, it's not the best water and you wouldn't want to drink it straight out of the river, but it's not quite as toxic sludgy as you might expect for such a big yeah, it looks real pretty. Everything in Minecraft looks real pretty. I could look at a bucket of garbage and it would look amazing. I think some people do. The water, so, you know, one of the, like the water underneath this tree probably is a lot less, why is there a turtle here? Wait, hold on. Oh, there's a turtle. Are you stuck? Huh. But yeah, I imagine a place like this, you know, people might come and swim. I don't know. Of course garbage in Minecraft is beautiful. I mean, I look at your houses and I'm like, those are beautiful. Hashtag burn. Hashtag wrecked. Hashtag I'll never recover from this. Oh. But yeah, I think also some of it is also just that the water here moves, quite a bit. There's quite a bit of movement to the water. It's not, I know that all rivers move a little bit, but this is less stagnant. So maybe that helps with it. I don't know. It's hard to say. These are some of like the world building things that I haven't given a ton of thought to. Oh, did I never reopen this? Oh no, I did. Huh. Oh yeah, there is an opening. Okay. I was like, I wanted this water to come out and meld with the water down there. I thought that would be pretty. But yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty good down here. I know that some people don't like how cluttered this looks with all the carpets and everything, but I really love it. I think it's just like, I don't know. I just like the texture. I like the fact that everything is a slightly different height level. Like, so the path blocks are slightly lower than the coarse dirt, and then like the carpets are slightly taller than that, and the trapdoors are slightly taller than that, and the buttons are a little bit taller, and then over here like the slabs are a little bit taller, and it just I don't know. It's kind of like with the snow levels and everything. It just looks really pretty. Got this little dock with some nice water features. But yeah, this area ended up turning out really pretty. You can see John has built some giant mushrooms up there. This is the part of the building that's not so pretty, because right now this is just empty. Eventually I want to fill it up with stuff. There's going to be a path that comes this way and just kind of, comes down here and meets up with that path down there. And then eventually this is going to be like an actual like building. You can see that there are doorways up here, little balconies and stuff that we would like to connect up at some point. And then as well, where is it? It's up here. Eventually I want to connect it all the way up. You can see there's a hole that goes all the way to the roof, although I don't think we're going to end up using that. I think we'll actually end up sealing that up. Put some sort of really cool light chandelier up there or something. Oh my goodness. But you can see that we actually have up here access to a little a stairway that winds itself around the trunk of the tree. You can see this kind of peeks out up here. I think maybe we'll put a window there, something like that. But I love this walkway. This is like so cool because you're underneath the tree the entire time, and it literally just wraps around the trunk a couple times. I also I worked really hard to create this, to make this to make it look cool, right? Like, so the body of the staircase is actually made out of more tree. It's got a couple of these supports, and then shroom light, anvils, and then the jungle trapdoors. Yeah, it is very... You can see here's another doorway that lead inside. There's a lot of cool stuff up here. Eventually, and there's a lot of eventuallys with this whole project, right? There's a lot of things that I'd like to get to at some point that I just haven't. That one probably should go inside too. I love this. When we're up here, we're in the leaves. Like, you can see all the blocks. You can see the honey blocks and the crimson hyphae and some of the glowstone and the shroom light. You can see here the denser, less light blocks, because as you get in towards the middle, there's less of the ones that produce light. It's a little bit darker up here. Nice little platform. And then when we get all the way to the top, God, this is so beautiful with the shaders on. I can't get over it. We're gonna fill this in. That's not gonna be a big hole, but there'll be a big platform kind of structure up here, and I don't know exactly what's gonna go up here. But it'd be something cool and religious, right? Like I don't know, like a temple garden maybe, or some sort of shrine. I don't really know. Something really awesome though, because just look at the area, right? With all this, just with all of the leaves and everything, and the branches of the tree. Temple gardens. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like the idea of a garden built into the top of the tree. That's like I don't know, it's just extra cool, you know? Clean and simple. Yeah, I agree. My instinct is to put a water feature up here, but my instinct is always to put a water feature, so we probably won't do that. Yeah, I don't know how your focus could be drawn anywhere else, to be honest. I mean, look at this. This is just... I don't know. It's just... It's breathtaking. Every aspect of this tree is just kind of insane. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. That could be really cool. Like, kind of like a Zen pond, yeah. I kind of like that. That's something we'll have to... Something to think about, for sure. Oh my goodness. My voice is just completely going. I am so sorry, guys. I've been doing interviews all week this week. And also doing a little bit of streaming and stuff. And it's getting a little bit crazy. Maybe an Arby's. Yeah, I feel like we could put an Arby's like right over here, you know? Kind of like Arby's, you know? That seems like it'd be a good idea. We'll just kind of put it... Maybe we'll just make this whole thing just one big Arby's, you know? I really enjoy doing this too, like just like wandering out onto the branches and everything. This really is such a it's a really complex structure when you get out here. There are just so many branches and they go off in all different directions. Just like, I don't know. I feel like this would... Oh, shoot. See, sometimes that happens. I feel like it'd make a very interesting like survival parkour map or something. I don't know. It's easy to get stuck, though. But yeah. The leaves are very, very, very beautiful. So. Look at these mushrooms, too. Mushrooms with mushrooms on them. It's very meta. Meta mushrooms. And then I didn't talk about this either, but this is super cool as well. Everything in this city is super cool. So this is a temple for the local psychopomp. So he's kind of the ferryman. He's the one who leads you to the afterlife when you die. Got some nice little skelly statues. Little pond. The entire interior of this church is pretty much empty, but eventually they'll have some churchy things, you know, some... I don't know. The plate. What do they call it? Where the people stand and give the sermons? Pulpits. It'll have some pulpits. Things like that. I think we also need a staircase that goes up to the second floor because I don't think there is one right now. We also have this second floor though, and an outside balcony, which is quite nice. You get a nice view of the gambling and party district, and. And then over here, you get a nice view of the wizards, you know? It's a good place to go to church, right? Yeah, cool stuff. It's an okay casino, you know? There are parts of it that I like. There are parts of it that I think, you know, whoever made them was probably, you know, kind of a noob at Minecraft. But, you know, what are we going to do, right? But, no, the casino is beautiful. We'll go over there and look at it. I don't know, have you... Well, you've definitely seen it with shaders, because you just play with shaders on, right? Something like that. But maybe other people have not seen it with shaders, so we'll go over and take a look. What is this? Arches Bridge Place. Oh yeah, Bart's been going around trying to figure out good names for things. Dark News? What is this? I forgot. I can't open that. Oh, it's like a bookstore, like a, I don't know, like a magazine kind of shop. Bulk potion supplies. I didn't realize she had filled these up with, Oh, this is so cool. I didn't know Bart had filled in these buildings. I'm assuming it was Bart. Maybe it was someone else. What are those? Are those buttons? Oh, no, they're item frames. Oh. I was gonna say, I didn't think they made, quartz buttons. Arches Bridge. I like that. It is really fun walking through this city, though. This building is terrible. We're not going to look at it. It's bad. It's bad, and whoever made it should feel bad. But don't worry, because the person who made it was me, so I already feel bad. I do like these patterns on the floor. I know not everyone's a fan, but I do think they're pretty cool. Just all this stuff is a little nutty. I don't know. Let's see. There's the casino right there. See that thing with the crazy pointy roofs? That is a casino if I ever saw one. Beautiful. And then of course we have the theater with its crazy redstone contraption that makes the lights go around in a circle. Oh, Finn. What a madman. Let's see. How do we get into the... I don't think the casino has stairs in it yet. This is going to be cool too. Real quick. This is going to be like a 3 or... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-story marketplace. Cool stuff. Like an inside-out skyscraper. I don't know if any of those go anywhere yet. Let's see. This is the casino. Oh, we have a staircase that goes all the way up. Nice. Okay, catch you later, man. Good hanging with you. Glad you could come for at least part of it. Oh my god. These staircases make me dizzy. That's the only way I could fit a staircase in this area. So. Oh, this casino is going to be really cool, though. It's a nice, it's got a nice shape. Let's see if we can find the top floor. Somewhere up here. There we go. And then... Let's see. I guess we could just continue going up. This one doesn't have a staircase. Eventually there will be a staircase in here, though. I'm going to go all the way up to this kind of penthouse suite situation. Got a little room here. Yeah. The inside of the casino is not yet finished, but it is looking quite nice, huh? I really like this color scheme. Maybe that's something we'll work on today. I don't know. Oh, I like this too. Finn made another one. They're these like the redstone. I don't know. It's probably like a relatively simple circuit and everything. I just am bad at redstone, but it is very entertaining to me. A little bit of lag because my shaders are on, but it is quite beautiful. This whole thing really, it's got a nice profile in the skyline. Like even if we fly like way over here, right? Like you can always figure out where this building is because it's so tall with the pointy roof bits. Yeah, I'm a fan. It's a nice looking building. There's a lot of really nice looking buildings in the city. I think the skyline is really one of the things that I love most about it. Because if we back up, take a look kind of from a little further away, you know, it's very distinctive, right? You know, this is, you know, I don't know. It's, you know, especially with the big tree and everything, but you look at a picture of the city and you know exactly what you're looking at, which is great. You know, it doesn't blend in very well. Still a lot left to be finished, but we will get there. And it's going to be glorious, guys. It's going to be glorious. Yeah. Suppose we'll turn off our cinematic camera, pop down. I don't know. I've been trying to think a lot because I know that people are looking, you know, like especially when I post pictures of this stuff on what is this? Chick's Poultry. Is this a chicken store? It is. It's like a Chick-fil-A. Or actually more like a KFC. Look at that. Look at the banners. Sorry, I got distracted. Especially when I post pictures, you know, like on Reddit and things like that. I think there's a lot of people who are like, I'd really like a tour of the city. And it's something I've been, you know, trying to... Oh, I like the glass bottom boats. Something I've been trying to figure out, because it's one of those things where... I don't know. It's difficult to really do that, because I think if I did a tour like of the city, I mean, look at we've been here now for half an hour, and I've only shown you like 2 districts, you know, of the entire city. The city is huge. There's so much. So I think maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll try and do like a big picture tour where I show people like a lot of like just a broad spectrum. Like here's all the places, and then maybe I'll do something a little more in depth for each of the districts, something like that. I'm not really sure. It's just such a big project. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly, you know, what is most appropriate for something like that. I wonder if that's going to be another boat or what that is. God, I love these little houseboats, though. These are so cute. Oh no, we fell in the water. And I'm not good at this. This is why I don't play survival, guys. It's like a cookie and it's like a pastry boat. It's the swimming soup stand. I like it. The soup stand. It's adorable. But yeah. Anyway, we should probably get to work. I've got some things that I do want to accomplish today. Believe it or not, I actually do want to accomplish things. Let's see if I can walk there, though. It's interesting. The city's actually big enough that whenever I want to go someplace, I actually have to like do some courtesy horse trough. No llamas, please. I have to do some calculations in my head whenever I go places to figure out, you know, like what's the best way for me to get from point A to point B. And I think at this point, we're trying to go downstairs to Loam. So I think heading down this staircase is probably our best option. And then we will, and this staircase is going to end abruptly because we haven't finished the little fancy hub at the bottom. Also, it's very long because this mountain is tall, and we have to go basically all the way down to the base of the mountain. Somewhere down here. I really do want to put like shops here on these flat faces, because I think it would help break it up, because otherwise this is a really boring walk. There's really no real indications that you're still like going places and you're not just stuck in like an infinite loop or something. It's a long walk down, but that's what you get for building things, you know, slab height and everything. Here we go. Okay, so eventually this staircase will go all the way down to the ground. Currently it does not, but we do have a fish tank, so that's cool. I don't know why there's diamond block. Let's see, where am I? I actually want to go to the central hub first. This is what I'm talking about, though. It's like, just navigating your way around this city is a little bit nuts. So eventually all of these, I believe, will also have staircases inside them. I don't think that's true right now. I don't think they do. But eventually they will. We'll be able to do like that. And then it's not that one, but I think it's this one over here that'll take us to the port. And then from the port, we can go... This is the port. I believe so. Yes, we are in the port. Okay, cool. And then from the port, we can get out to Loam. So it's quite a walk. Kind of nuts. Ignore these lighting glitches. They're just bane of my existence right now. But we'll fix them eventually. Or maybe not, I don't know. They're proving difficult to get rid of. Here we are. We're in Loam. So this area is called Baster Market. Oh, look, we've got our first little stall. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. Big statue of a guy on a horse. It's a very fancy statue. I like that. Some nice trees. Okay. So this is what we're working on today. This big clock bridge thing. So this is something I've been working on a little bit. For the past few weeks or so. And I think it's time to try and get a little more done if we can. It is a really big project because it is a really large building. But I think, I think I've got some good ideas. So I'm not going to focus too much on the actual body of the building today. What I want to focus on are kind of it's got these big flat faces. Let me see if I can go look at one. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's got these big panels on it. Then they're kind of like murals. So they depict various things in the city. And I really like them. I think this looks really nice. Although I am wondering a little bit if it really needs to be backlit. I'm thinking maybe I should just make the background a solid color, because it is kind of hard to see the colors there. It is intended to have some, like a kind of a sky back there behind the king, but if I'm being honest, it's really difficult to see. So it does look a little bit. It's a little bit easier to see without the shaders, but then again, the rest of the world doesn't look quite as nice without the shaders. So but this is what we're working with. So we've got this nice statue of the first king of Honoria being crowned. This is King Kymander de Miravel. It's a good-looking dude. I'm really happy about how well defined his shape is. Like if we back up a bit, because it is kind of pixel art, right? If we back up to like here, you could definitely tell it's a picture of a dude. Which is good, because that's what I was going for. I was hoping to make it look like a picture of a dude, and it does. So, yay me. That's a win in my book. But yeah, so here's the issue though. We have 3 more of these panels to fill. I've already got ideas for what I'm going to put on them, and I've already laid out a little bit of the pixel art work. I'm not great at pixel art. I'm getting a little bit better. Doing these kinds of buildings is actually helping a lot with that. But I'm thinking I actually need to move old Kingy over here to the other half of this bridge over here. And then on this side, we're going to actually construct a different mural. So I'm pretty sure that I can copy and paste this. Maybe. Oh. Pretty sure I can do that. We're going to give it a shot. So I'd be really happy if we could. Grab that corner. That corner. And then I guess we just kind of stand in the middle. So I say copy. Flip. We are currently facing west, so to our left would be south. Something like that. That actually looks pretty cool on its own, but we are going to put different pictures on all these. However much I may love this. I should take a picture for posterity, though. This is kind of amazing. Oh, look at that bridge. That's beautiful. Okay. So, this is something we will probably have to do by hand, though. Which means we're just going to bust up all of these. And I still haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do. For the background, what do you guys think? I don't know. Like, I do like the stained glass with the backlit diorite walls. That's what's going on right now, because if you punch through the diorite, you can see it's all sea lanterns back there. You know, it looks nice, but... And I do like the depth it gives. Like the fact that it looks a little bit 3D because the stained glass is see-through. So maybe that alone is worth doing it that way. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Also, like, low-key, I'm strongly considering constructing some stuff like this. Big murals like this in survival. I think that would be super fun. And by super fun, I mean just a heck of a lot of work. But that's what survival is. It's a heck of a lot of work. So, I think it is something that I could construct in survival, though, which is kind of cool. Minus, like, there's not that many diamond blocks. I think there's one up there, one down there, and then a couple in his sword. We don't even have to make the sword out of diamonds, though. We can make it out of something else. We can make it out of iron blocks or something. But we do have a lot of different colors that die, which is what kind of made me think about all this. It's like, you know, wouldn't it be impossible to make this out of make this in survival mode? Could be kind of cool. Who knows? Oh man, I do have to say it feels a little bit bad to be breaking this. Hurts my soul a little bit. I hate tearing builds down. It happens more often than I'm comfortable with. You know, sometimes you have ideas and they're bad ideas. And so you break them down, you build new ideas that are better. Oh, also, I'll stick on the screen. I figured out how to put, like, image overlays on my stream. So while we're building this next mural, I'll put it up on the screen, and then you guys can... There's like a giant airplane flying over my house. Oh my goodness. Seriously? I'll put the picture of what we're building up on the screen so you guys can see my progress and critique me, and also maybe let me know if I make a mistake, because that would be nice. Yeah, I have no ideas about the colors that any of this is gonna be, so that's something else we need to figure out a little bit. But we'll get there. We shall get there. Let's see. Okay. We have officially cleared that all out. I guess probably need to grab the sea lanterns and do like this. Just backlight that one. I think these will get backlit just by existing. I don't know, we should probably... Oops. Spectator. Creative. Spectator. There we go. Creative. Do like this. Okay, that's a little better. I think that works. Oh, it's just the big question. I mean, we can always change it later, but... And actually, that one's not backlit yet. So that is something we'll have to do. It's just a lot of work. You know, I think we'll backlight it, though, because it'll just look that much nicer when we actually end up doing stuff with it. Okay, let's turn on our night vision. I am using my camera account right now, just because I was too lazy to switch to my regular one. Okay, cool. So, wonder what would happen if we did like this down to here, and then we just replaced all of the diorite blocks with diorite wall, right? That seems reasonable. Diorite wall. Yeah. That does not seem to have broken anything in a terrible, terrible way. This edge is a little bit wonky. That's not so bad. Okay, this is proving to be a lot more straightforward than I was worried it would be. Kind of concerned that this would be very difficult. But so far it seems like it has been not very difficult. So that's awesome. It's like we probably... Actually, I don't think we need to do anything with those. It looks pretty good from this side. Not getting any particular amounts of light leakage. Probably do need to grab this and put it there. Yeah, this all looks fine. Oh, we do have one row of diorite up there at the top. So we'll need to switch out. I guess that's just inside the floor. Pretty sure we can grab that though, because it's visible now. Okay. Pretty sure we can just do that. Yeah, that looks viable. Nice. Okay, let's get the light blocks in. We're just doing this with sea lanterns for ease of use. And I guess we'll just do the same thing. I think we can just replace air with sea lanterns. It's gonna fill the inside of this arch with sea lanterns, but I think I'd rather break those sea lanterns than place these sea lanterns. Yeah. Air, sea lantern. Okay. And then we'll just pop down through here. We'll get rid of these extra ones. Easy as pie. Which honestly, I don't know why that's a saying, because I feel like, I don't know. I've tried making pies in the past. It is surprisingly, like, time and effort intensive. It's definitely possible that I'm just bad at making pies. That's why I found it so difficult. And in fact, pies are perhaps very easy to make. But I don't know. I felt like I'd been lied to a little bit with that statement. Easy as pie. So anyway, that's my hot take for the day. Busting up all these sea lanterns. Let's see. There's something pretty satisfying about it. Okay. Luckily, we do already have the backlighting done for this side, which is nice. Which actually, thinking about it, oh goodness, before I actually start building anything on here, I should probably copy this over to the other sides, just so I don't have to go through this whole process like a third and fourth time. I'm really not interested in that if I can avoid it. Grab that. Grab. No, I have to grab outside. It's gotta be like this. Then I go stand in the middle of this. Okay. Copy. Flip. West. Paste. Nice. It's pretty good. Just a couple of stray blocks. We'll flip through here. Okay, cool. Easy as pie. We'll do the same. We can't do the same thing. We have to do a different thing. Flip south, and then we go stand on this side. Pretty sure that's how that works. Paste, maybe. Hey presto, look at that. Nice. Man, I'm so good at this game. But not actually. Okay. I go to this side. And I fill these with walls. Great. Okay. Let's make sure they're all glowing. I cannot tell. Yes, they do glow. And I think that's going to help a lot. I think that's going to make this extra super cool. Alright, like that is pretty cool. We're looking at it, you know, from far away. And we've got like the backlit sky. Yeah, I mean, it's something we can always change if we change our minds about it. But I kind of like it. Because I do imagine that eventually this whole area will be much more lit up. Right now it's a little bit underlit. Just because there's not much there. You know, I mean, look over here, right? Like, this is where Finn has been building. This is a district called Far Home. Which actually, oh my goodness, has filled in a lot since the last time I looked. But you can see this is all very well lit. And it's just a matter of having a lot of buildings with a lot of stuff. We do have to take a look at all this, though. Got fish for sale. I don't even know what half this stuff is. I like it, though. I like these little stalls. These are great. Oh, carts. I see. Oh, I like the carts. It's like a pedicab kind of deal. You got a one that sells hay. Another book one. Or maybe just the first book one, I don't know. Carts, there's a tea shack. Oh, I love these. I love all these carts. These are so great. Oh, man. Oh, interesting. I like the pink wool plants there. Look at these. Look at all the little carts. Oh, they're so adorable. Oh, man. This place is really filling in nicely. I think that tree is new, too. Man. This place is looking good. Very, very cool. I think that's pretty, you know, but we're getting pretty close to being done with this whole district. There's a lot there. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's get back to actually doing what we're supposed to be doing as opposed to what Finn is doing. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to set the time today. We're going to put our night vision back on. Pretty sure I've got a night vision command here. Let me pull up my picture, and then I'll also put the picture on the screen for you guys. I believe. Let's see, I believe it's this one. I hope you guys can see that. And I hope it's not obstructing your view of stuff too much. I don't know. If it is, let me know. Now I'm going to pull up my copy of it. This is what we're building. So it's a tree, in case you couldn't tell. In fact, it's a specific tree. It's that big tree over there. Just some pixel art of it. So I figure we'll spend some time. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom my picture in a little bit so I can see better. Okay. And we're just gonna try and recreate this picture on this kind of blank canvas space. So I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll give it a shot. So I guess we should probably fill in some of these sky blocks first. So I know that's gonna take these two different colors of blue glass. Then we'll also want some stuff for the sky, which I think I was using white wool for. Maybe we'll find another block to go along with the white wool. I don't know. Maybe like white concrete, which is a little bit darker. Okay, so top row, starting with some of this darker blue. We got 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 10 blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Okay, 10 blocks of the blue. It's like one here and one here. And over here we go 2 in from the wall. 1, 2, and then there's 2 here. And then 1, 2, 3 down. Like that. And I think that's pretty much all the dark blue. It's not a lot of dark blue. Mostly light blue. It is supposed to be kind of a, a sunny sky. Okay. And then down here we got 3. Then this one's actually also going to be light blue, even though it doesn't show up. Okay, then we go 5 down from here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure that one's light blue. This is kind of an L shape. Skip 1. We do 2 by 2. Whoops. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes like that. And then let's see. This one comes down to that little piece over here. Another big square. Little doohickey. I'm really great at describing this stuff, guys. Oops. Okay. And then I believe it's right here. That is not lining up the way I thought it would line up. Oh, I see. I did this in the wrong place. Whoops. That's why we have a picture to work off of. Stuff is so much easier when you're just kind of copying it off of something that already exists. So this one comes down 3, and there's a dot. And then we skip 1 and do this. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure it's like that. this and this. Okay. And then we go all the way across, which is to here. And we go up one. Do like that, and then like that. And I think that's all the light blue. Kind of fun. It's like paint by numbers. If any of you have ever done those are, I guess you can call them fun. I don't. They're not my favorite thing in the world, but it is kind of. It's an interesting concept. I do like that you can create really interesting looking art just by, just by painting where they tell you to paint. Let's see, we got 3 here, 2 here, 2 here. And I'll be, like real up front with you guys. When I designed this, like I was just kind of making it up as I went. Just trying to find things that look nice. It's not really a great amount of rhyme or reason to any of this. Okay, underneath this one dot, we got 3, and then 2, 3 and 3. And that's actually something different at the bottom. That's pretty much all the clouds. Let's fill in this part at the bottom, which is going to be maybe we'll use smooth quartz. And then prismarine. So we're getting into the parts of it now where we can use the blocks that... So this little thing, it's hard to tell, but there's this little structure down here at the bottom that is meant to represent one of the little Finley towers, one of these little towers up here. And those towers are actually made out of quartz. So I figure we'll make the tower out of quartz in our version as well. Let's see, 2 up from the bottom. Skip 1, then 2, 3, 1. Okay. It's gonna be fun to put all these together. I'll do like this, because then I'll have a consistent angle. I'll do that, and I'll make sure that I'm always... I think it'd be kind of cool to put these together into like a GIF or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll always just kind of point straight ahead. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some of the green bits at the bottom. So I don't want to make these actually out of leaf blocks, because I think that'd be weird because it is a mural. So instead we're just going to go for light and dark green wool. I think that's probably a better idea. So this one has 2 pieces of dark green and then 1 up there. So dark green here, so dark green here. 2 right here. 1 right there. That goes like that and like that. And we'll add the light green. There and there. There. Like that, and then like this. And like that. Let's find our... Where did our glass block go? There it is. Okay. I like this. It's gonna be fun. I was very excited about this stream because I was like, you know what? This is gonna be super cool when I'm able to, I don't know, do this paint by numbers thing. I think it's gonna be like a fun experience. Hopefully it'll be something that's fun to watch after the fact. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it together, like make a compilation or something. Let's see. I think I do need like 2 very different shades of terracotta. And then I also need kind of a reddish color. I don't know exactly. I mean, we definitely will use some crimson brick. Nether brick. But I would like to find something similar, but without the texture. I don't know if we're going to be able to find anything. Short of like actual wood. And I would like to stay away from actually using wood. And you'd think there'd be a lot more, I don't know, just a greater selection. Well, we do have 3 different colors there. Well, we'll give it a shot. We'll try using these 3 ones. So we got light, dark, and kind of this middle color. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully it'll be well visible. And then we want, you know, and for those, maybe we just put glass blocks in there, or even we could even put light sources there in the windows of that building. That's a good question. I am kind of tempted just to put glowstone there. I think we will. Might dot some glowstone up in the canopy of the tree kind of area too. I don't know. Okay, so we got our light brown here and here and here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Also right here. And this one goes up 4. Also here. Pretty sure just like that. It's weird. This looks like nothing right now. But eventually it will look like something. Those there. Put that there. Then this also goes here. Kind of like playing Tetris too. You have to pay attention a little bit to the different. You start to get a feel for the shapes of the blocks. We go over 3 and up 1. Okay. So now we have this. We go over 1 and up 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's right. Then we also go from the top of here. We go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This one has two right next to it like that. And then it looks like over 2 like that. Okay. Under here, it's going to be 4 from 2, 3, 4. Then over 3 up 1. And I think that's all the light brown. Oh, this is such a cool process, guys. Because I get the feeling, I get the distinct feeling it's going to look really nice when we're done. But it's just, it's weird to see it, you know, you can kind of see the outline a little bit of where the tree's going to go. I think it's just going to get stronger and stronger as we work on it. We're starting... Ooh, that's really dark. I did not anticipate that being so dark. Maybe we... Yeah, that seems a lot more in line with what I had desired initially. Okay, fill that in. That. L shape there. That thing there. Okay. Bottom here, 1, 2. Okay. Those two, and then man, this is complicated. That goes like, oh no, that's not right. It's just like that. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's all the dark brown. There's our glass block. Oh man. I hope this works out. Okay. So this dark gray was way too dark. Let's see if we can find a replacement. I was looking for something kind of reddish. Because I thought that would look nice. But I don't know if we're going to be able to find anything with that particular shade. I don't even know. Let's look through and see if we can find something. I mean, maybe we just use nether brick. The alternative is we could use like dark oak or something. Maybe netherrack, although I think that might still be too bright. I'm kind of surprised. I thought there was more stuff in that range of like maybe ancient debris. Well, let's fill in this roof real quick. Make sure that this looks the way I think it's gonna look, because I'm a little nervous now. That does look about how I expected it to look, so that's good. I don't like that, but what I think we'll do instead is actually just do yellow glass. Something like that. Let the light through. I think that'll be better. Yeah, let's take a look and see how this looks. It's not terrible. How's ancient debris look? I like it, but it's got too much texture. Too much. Well, that's a stumper. I mean, could we use something like one of these? Not bad. I think, again, it's just, I think a lot of it's just the texture thing. I'm surprised that this terracotta is just so dark. I guess I could try it with this terracotta and see. Might not end up looking bad. That. This. This. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. I actually think I want this to be a brighter color. That's too bright, but it actually isn't very visible. I thought it would be a lot more visible. Maybe we'll use netherrack for this. Well, that's not right, but I don't know. I was just looking for something in a brighter color, but maybe this is the best we can do. Okay. Does look a little spooky right now. Looks kind of like a haunted ghost tree. At least it looks like a tree, though. You know, I mean, I'll take that. I am missing a block down here. I think. Yeah, there is a block missing right here. I think that's pretty much it. I think all the other blocks are in. I don't see any others that are missing. Okay, let's start filling in the leaves. So we got a lot of different colors going on with the leaves. I think we will try and use a lot of the same blocks that we used in the original tree, which I still have to kind of remember what those all are. Let's see. So it looks like we've got a dark red and a light red. So we need two kinds of red blocks. I'm assuming one of them is going to be red terracotta. Maybe one of them will be red concrete. I want something dark on that. Maybe netherrack. We also have a dark orange and a light orange. So again, I think we're going to go to terracottas for that. Dark orange and a light orange. Actually, that might be closer to our light orange color. Let's see, what else? We also have a dark yellow and a light yellow. Light yellow, I'm assuming just yellow concrete. Get rid of that because we don't need it right now. We also kind of have a... No, I think that's all the colors. Yeah, that's all the ones I can see. We'll see if we have gaps, then we'll know. Okay. So let's start kind of down here. So that is a dark orange, I believe. Dark orange, light orange. You know what? Actually, I'm going to use red concrete. Red, dark red, dark orange, dark yellow, man, these are hard to see. This is a dark red. That's a dark orange, pretty sure. Okay. Over here we got light yellow next to it's a light orange. Another light yellow, dark yellow, dark orange. I think that goes like that. Red, red, dark red, dark red. Here. This one is a, pretty sure it's a light orange. Okay. Let's see. Red, dark red. These are both light orange. This is red down here. And then we have two dark oranges. And then another red. Next that we have dark red. Then dark yellow. Two dark reds. Another dark yellow. It's gonna be interesting. I really hope it ends up looking nice. Let's see. It's orange. Oh, I lost track. You know what? I think these are actually dark yellow. So I'm pretty sure this one's orange. Because this one is dark orange. Dark red and red. That's a dark. Orange, orange, dark red, red, dark red. That's a cloud. And then we have dark orange, dark yellow, light yellow, hold on, that's not right. This is light orange, then yellow, then dark orange, then red. Okay. Another light orange, a dark orange, red, orange, orange, yellow. Dark yellow, light orange. Oops. Guess we gotta build that part up first. This one is gonna be dark orange. Oh man. Okay. light orange, dark orange, red, light orange, dark orange, light orange, and then yellow. Great. A couple of dark yellows. Okay, so this one's dark red. Orange. Dark orange. Light yellow, dark yellow. Light yellow. This one, this looks like a dark orange. Probably should have labeled these. That probably would have been better. Oh well. Dark red, regular red. This is going to be 3 light oranges and a dark yellow, which we already have. Okay. This one's just 2 light oranges and a dark orange, and then a light orange. Dark red, dark orange, dark red, light orange, dark orange. That. Okay. Red, yellow, orange, yellow. Goes like this. These are both light orange. We have dark red, red, light orange, dark, light orange, dark red. Okay. Dark red, light red, dark orange, dark red, light orange, dark yellow, dark red, dark red, dark orange. We're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely. Oh, man. Man, I really hope that when we're done with this that it looks good. It's be unfortunate if it didn't. It wouldn't be the end of the world. That doesn't seem right. Dark yellow, light yellow, light orange, orange, yellow, orange, red, dark yellow, red, light orange. Why did... Okay, no, that works. Yeah. This one's dark yellow. Light orange. Dark orange. With the yellow in between. Light orange red. And then 2 light oranges upwards like this. These are both dark yellows. These are both light yellows. Oops. Okay, we're getting there. Let's start out down here. Light orange, light yellow. Dark orange. Dark orange red. And 2 dark reds. Dark red, light red, dark red. Dark orange, regular orange. Dark yellow, light yellow. Red, dark red, red. Dark orange, light orange. Reds on top of that, 2 light oranges here and here, the dark yellow in between them, light yellow, dark orange. I think that's it. What do we think? Does that look okay? It's not quite as vibrant as I wanted it to be. It's not bad. It's not quite what I had in mind. I think we will switch up this. I think maybe... I don't know, it just needs to be something that's a little more distinct from the clouds. And I don't know exactly what. Maybe like smooth sandstone or something like that. I don't like that. I don't know, maybe we'll leave it. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe if we just use regular quartz, because it does have that, it doesn't have the interconnected textures. Maybe that actually plays in our favor, making it look a little more blocky. Yeah, that is a bit better. Overall, I think our light yellows need to be lighter, which means we should probably be using yellow wool instead of yellow blocks. So it's, oops. What was that originally? That was originally one of these. Let's see. So anywhere we see one of these, it's a little bit annoying. Yeah, I think this is already helping a lot. Yep. That is more what I was looking for. And then I think if we do that, we should actually end up replacing the yellow terracotta with yellow concrete. So we'll kind of make a full circle of it. I do want this to be a little bit more upbeat, a little jollier. Dang this. Not sure if I'm a big fan of blocks of gravity. I get that from a survival standpoint, it's probably like a good thing. But from a creative standpoint, not a huge fan. Okay, that's a lot better. I think I also want these reds to be a little brighter. I think maybe we'll use red wool because I think red wool is a slightly more exciting than red concrete. I am regretting with every fiber of my being building any of this out of blocks of gravity, but it's okay. What happened there? Oh. Man, that is annoying. Let's place this one. MCX is here. That one's also red. That one's also red. Okay, a couple more down here. That's pretty much all of it. Okay. Oops. We did not land on our glass block. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. I'm actually impressed with how that came out. Yeah. I don't know. I think overall it came out pretty good. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would take. But these things kind of tend to do that. Maybe we'll turn on the shaders and take another peek. Make sure he's not saying anything that I need to pay attention to so that I don't want to ignore people. That would be bad. It's a little bit different than the picture that I took of the, things. But, honestly, not all that different. I'm trying to line it up a little bit so you guys can look at it. It's definitely the case that this picture is, it's a little bit more saturated. And it's harder to see the the background and everything. And maybe that's something I'll change. I don't know. But in general, I think we captured it, you know? I mean, that looks pretty close. I mean, it's block for block pretty much the same thing, so I would be really, really annoyed if it wasn't close, but yeah. No, I think this bridge looks awesome. Especially, you know, you gotta imagine, right, that people are gonna be viewing it from boats down here. Look at that, huh? That is just magnificent. I really like that. So, all I've got to do is draw up two more images to put on this thing, and then I think we'll be there. Yeah, really happy with how it's come out so far, though. It's very, I don't know. I don't do a lot of pixel art. I am mostly a block kind of person. So doing pixel art is something, you know, in itself, it's kind of a new thing. But I think if I can get in the air, yeah, I'm actually really, really, really happy with how this came out. It looks like a tree, right? I think it does. I think up close, it's harder to see that it's a tree. You know, like if you're looking at it from, which I guess there will be some people who look at it from like down here. Kind of hard to tell it's a tree. But, you know, you can kind of see it's a tree there. And as you get further away, I feel like these pixel arts benefit from a little bit of distance. For sure. You know, from back here, that looks very much like a tree. And that dude looks very much like a king, so. I have to say, though, the leaves of the tree, that was by far like one of the hardest things I've had to do. That was devilishly difficult. I do think there's like a couple of little things I want to alter. I don't like that yellow block. Actually, I think we'll do it like this. That's a little bit better. I think it was just that one block was just bugging me. Oh my goodness. Looking good. Looking very good. We do have this strip of grass in the middle that I think is like swampland. It's a different color grass, and I don't know. I gotta fix the biomes. I gotta figure out how to fix the biomes and then actually fix the biomes. Be a task for another day, perhaps, but yeah, I'm absolutely stunned by that. That is just like one of the cooler things I feel like I've ever done. I'm very proud of this. It's a cool bridge. Can you just imagine being a boat and sailing through that thing? Oh man, so glorious. I don't know. It just seems like something that would be really, really interesting to do. So, you know, the next big thing, and I'm working on some art. I can't actually show you because it's on my tablet, and I don't know how to screen share with the tablet. But we've got these two, right? So what I have envisioned for them, on one of them, I want to have, you know, some. So I guess maybe I should talk about this a little bit. So the idea with these is that I want them to be representative of like a story, right? I want these panels to tell a story, like a little comic book almost. So the story that it's going to tell is the story of the city. And, you know, it's going to start out, we're going to have a picture of a mountain, and that's going to represent, you know, the mountain range that used to be here, right? So way, way, way back when, long before the city was ever here, right? This whole plateau, you can see that this mountain, it kind of levels off at the top, right? Most of the city is very flat. That's because there used to be a whole mountain up there, and there is no longer a mountain up there. What ended up happening is the mountain itself got kind of blown up, and so you ended up with a bay, and you ended up with a plateau. So I want to draw kind of like a little pixel arty picture of what the mountain used to look like, raw and untouched and all that good stuff. And then the other picture is going to be a picture that depicts the reason that the mountain ended up the way it is, right? Which is this big fight with this ancient eldritch god named Helvrong. And I don't want to depict an actual fight scene because I think that would be too complicated for pixel art, especially given that this space is like barely 30 by 30 blocks, right? It's relatively small for pixel art. So instead, I've got this idea to draw like kind of a blackened skull, and to demonstrate that kind of like the whole rebirth thing. It's going to be a skull, and there's going to be like flowers or a tree or something growing out of one of the eye sockets. I've got a basic sketch. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram or something so you guys can see. But I think that's going to look really cool. So that's going to be the second panel. And then we have the two other panels, right? So they also fit into the story. We've got this one right here of, after the slaying of the evil eldritch god and everything. The birth of an empire, right? The takeoff of the Enorian Empire and the crowning of their king. Because prior to this big conflict in here, this area was, there wasn't any one dude who's running things, right? It was a bunch of like little tribes and stuff who got along for the most part, but there wasn't like a strong alliance there. And King Kymander Domerivel, he came in clutch during that battle, and he united the people. He brought everyone together under one banner, and under one rule. And for the most part, people have been fairly happy since then. So this is kind of a depiction of that. And then the final panel is the soul tree, right? And this is meant to kind of represent just the life that exists now, right? The fact that the city has grown into such a huge, massive, political superpower, I guess, on some level, right? It's been 3,711 years since they killed since they killed the Eldritch God, and founded the country. And in those, in that period of time, the city's flourished, right? This is not what a poor city looks like, right? This place is bold and beautiful and chock full of money, absolutely. And it's been a long period of peace for the people who live here. So much so that a lot of them have forgotten, that things didn't always used to be this way, right? That there was a period of war in this country and in the world. It's been over 3,000 years, almost 4,000 years. And people around here have long lifespans, but not that long. No one in this world really lives that long. And so, the fact that this tree is here and the fact that, that it has managed to remain an area that has been unravaged by war in the 4,000 years that it stood, it's a symbol of hope, right? It's a symbol of the future and good things to come. And that's what this bridge is, meant to symbolize. It's meant to symbolize, tell a story about, the fall of one nation and the rise of another. And good hopes for the future. And I think it does a pretty good job of that. I think that it's, the pixel art's not the best, Well, I'll be honest. I'm not great. But it's good enough, I think, to get the point across. And it really comes across as something that's, I don't know, powerful. I think it's kind of grand. I'm hoping that's the vibe that people are getting. Because that's how it's intended. It's intended to be a little bit little bit over the top, right? You know, because let's be honest, in like a real person city, you know, they don't paint murals like this on bridges. Maybe there's like a bunch of fancy graffiti up there or something, but people don't paint murals like this on bridges traditionally. You know, but this is a situation where they did, because it was such a monumental moment in history. You know, this is their monument, and I think that's I think it's, you know, it's kind of fun. It's poetic. So once we get these two in, these are a little bit less important in my mind, just because you won't see them from the bay side, right? The only time you'll ever see these from the city, I don't even know when you'd see them from the city, because the palace kind of blocks things. I guess you might see them, I don't know, can you see them from the college? Not really. I don't know. I mean, you definitely see them, like, you know, I mean, I guess the main thing is that you would see them if you were in this port, right? In this indoor port, and you were coming out of there. Sail your boat out, right? Boom, right there. You know, but apart from that, you know, these aren't as visible. They're not as widely viewed by everyone and their mother. So you'll probably get a good nice view of them from the wall top up here. Maybe not a perfect view, but like, oops, you can definitely see him now. Let's see, yeah. So that's a pretty nice view right there. Yeah, we're making good progress on the city. You know, I mean, that's what a lot of this is. It's just constant progress. We're just working as hard as we can to try and get little bits done at a time. You know, things like this, they take a lot of patience, because it's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that happens over the course of a week or a month. You know, this is something that happens over the course of years. We're getting better at it. We're improving in terms of our skills at building and everything. But it definitely still does take quite a bit of time to complete these projects. You know, I mean, look at us. I mean, granted, I was not doing, you know, I wasn't working the most efficiently, but, you know, it took roughly an hour and a half just to get this one little picture done, you know, one little pixel art. So it is a long process, but, that's part of the fun. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up there, because this just seems like a really convenient stopping point. But for anyone who's watching, or anyone who watches this later, thank you. I really do appreciate you guys. This is like a really, I don't know, it's nice. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy chatting with people. I enjoy, you know, seeing people's comments and stuff, and just, I don't know. I mean, it's always nice to be appreciated, right? You know, it never hurts one's ego to hear someone say, oh, that's really cool. I like what you did there. So I do appreciate it. You know, I think, I don't know, I'd really like this to, you know, to persist as, you know, some sort of community surrounding this project. I'd like to get to know each and every one of you, and we'll build some cool stuff together, you know? We'll build some cool stuff, or die trying. Alright. Well, I'm going to head out. I'm going to get some dinner and stuff. But I will catch you guys all later. See ya.